13 of the National Football League. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Dolphins and the Packers under the lights on Thursday night.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They've been cooking these last couple months, winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a 3rd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And now the rookie's free. And into the end zone. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick 6. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd and 10, Tua getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Play action, now it's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And this one is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. And again, it's Tagovailoa. his throw's going to be incomplete. The Dolphins at 9-2 to start play. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. On play action, here's Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Tua to throw again. Got an open man. It's Washington. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Mostert. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Achane is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Here's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped. 30-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Braxton Berrios, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Tua. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Yep. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. This one left side caught by Berrios. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Tua going to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, Dolphins.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's got it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Got a man, it's Berrios, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Play action. Now it's Tua. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And his throw is incomplete. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now Tagovailoa. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And it's a huge return as he brings it. Tua. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got a first down here as he stops the clock, but just 16 ticks remaining. Throwing Tua. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 39. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And he's up past the 20 to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll dump this off to Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tua. Flush to his right. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for Miami, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.